Welcome to the session number 42 from the playlist of JEE Main Physics. The topic is the magnetic field at the center of a current carrying loop. So based on this topic, I have selected one question for this session which was asked in the JEE Main examination in the year 2016. Now ये जो क्वेश्चन है ये एक बहुत ही आसान क्वेश्चन है which is based on direct formulas and the level of difficulty of this question can be compared to the level of difficulty of the questions which are asked in the board examination. So the question here is two identical wires of length capital L carry a current I. One wire which is the wire A is bent into a circle and another wire that is the wire B is bent into a square. So the ratio of the magnetic field at the center of the circular wire and at the center of the square shaped wire is, तो यहाँ पर ये चार options हैं हमारे पास में and we have to find the correct option. So let us take the first case when one wire is bent in the form of a circle. So this is the current carrying circular wire and this circular wire is formed by bending one of the two identical wires of length capital L. So इसका अगर radius r है, let us say small r, then its circumference, that is 2 pi r, will be equal to the length of the wire. So from here we can say that the radius of this current carrying circular wire will be equal to L upon 2 pi. Now the formula for the magnetic field at the center of a current carrying circular wire is given by, say it is I am just depicting here it as B C. C means circle. So this is the magnitude of the magnetic field at the center of a circular wire which is carrying a current I. Say the current I is flowing in this direction as indicated by this arrow. So the magnetic field at this center, say O, due to the current which is flowing in this circular wire, it will be equal to mu naught N I divided by 2R. Now this is the formula for calculating the value of the magnetic field at the center of a current carrying circular wire, where here R is the radius of this circular wire, N is the number of turns. So in this case it will be equal to 1. I is the current which is flowing in this circular wire. So from this formula I will be getting the value of the magnetic field as mu naught I divided by 2R. Now R is equal to L upon 2 pi. So this will be equal to L upon 2 pi. So 2 pi will go in the numerator. So this 2 and 2 will get cancelled out, and finally the value of the magnetic field at the center of this current carrying circular wire will be equal to mu naught I into pi divided by L. So I will be writing this value on the top of this board, that is the magnetic field at the center of this current carrying circular wire will be equal to mu naught pi into I divided by L. Now let us come to the second case in which another identical wire of same length L was bent in the form of a square. So this is a square, say, which is formed by bending another identical wire of length L. Let us say A, B, C and D are the four corners of this square, and say, let us say the center of this square is O dash. Let us consider the current to be flowing in this direction as indicated by these arrows, and the magnitude of the current is given as I. So here the perimeter of this square, let us consider the length of each side of this square as A. So the perimeter will be equal to 4A and this will be equal to L. So the length of each side of the square will be equal to L by 4. Now we will be using another formula for finding the magnetic field at a point, say P, due to a current carrying straight wire of finite length. Now this is the current carrying straight wire. Let us say this is PQ, sorry, this is, let us say, RS, and this is a point P which is located at a normal distance of, say, R from this current carrying wire of finite length. Let us say the current which is flowing in this wire is I. So the intensity of the magnetic field at this point P due to this current carrying straight wire of finite length, this will be equal to, this is the formula which I am writing, this is equal to mu naught upon into I divided by 4 pi R in bracket sine phi 1 plus sine phi 2, where phi 1 and phi 2 are the angles as shown in this figure. This is, say, phi 1 and this is phi 2. So phi 1 is the angle made by this normal. Let us say this is the point P and I am just taking this point as Q. So PQ is the normal. It is the normal distance of this point P from this current carrying wire of finite length. So phi 1 is the angle made by this normal PQ with the line joining this point P to one end of this current carrying wire of finite length. Similarly, phi 2 is the angle made by this normal with the line joining this point P to the other end of this current carrying wire. Now, I will be using this formula in order to find the intensity of the magnetic field due to this current carrying square loop at the center of this square. So let us consider this wire segment, that is CD. So the magnetic field due to this wire CD at this point O dash, which is the center of this square, will be equal to, I am just writing this value as BCD. This will be equal to mu naught I upon 4. Now R is what? R is the normal distance of this point from this current carrying wire. So R will be equal to, R here is equal to A by 2. So, and we have found that R was R was A was equal to L by 4 because the perimeter of this square is equal to 4A and that this is equal to L. So A will be equal to L by 4. So the value of R will be equal to L by 8. So here I can just write the value. I will just write this value of B magnetic field here. The value of the magnetic field due to this wire CD at the center of the square, this will be equal to mu naught I, which is I is the current which is flowing in this square loop, and into 4 pi into R. Now R will be equal to this L by 8 because A is equal to L by 4. So this is equal to L and 8 will come in the numerator multiplied by sine phi 1 plus phi 2. So this is the angle phi 1 and this is the angle, let's say, phi 2. This is phi 1 and this is phi 2. So in this case, phi 1 and phi 2 will be equal to 45 degree. So sine 45 will be equal to 1 by root 2 and this sine phi 2 will be also equal to 1 by root 2. This will be equal to 2 upon root 2. So this is the value of the magnetic field due to this wire CD at the center of the square. Now the total magnetic field because of the wire CD, CB, BA and AD will be equal to this value multiplied by 4. So I will just write the total value, say B is equal to into 4, and this is the total the magnitude of the total magnetic field at the center of the square due to this current carrying loop which is in the form of a square. So let us, I am just depicting this as BS. S means a square. So here the wire which was bent in the form of a circle is depicted as A. So I will just take the magnetic field as BA. That is, this BA is the magnetic field due to the this current carrying circular wire. So here this will be equal to mu naught pi into I divided by L. Here I have written this C, I can just write it as BA, where because here the wire has been depicted as A, which is bent in the form of a circle. Now similarly this magnetic field BS can be written as BB because the wire B has been bent in the form of a square. So this will be equal to, now here you can see that this will be equal to this 4 and this 8 by 4 is equal to 2. So now I can write this as mu naught I. This is equal to this is equal to 4 and into 416 divided by pi into L upon root 2. So this can be written as, I will multiply this value by root 2 in the numerator and the denominator. So I will be getting it as mu naught into I into 16 root 2 divided by pi into L, and this will become equal to 2. Okay. So this is the value of the magnetic field at the center of the square. Now simply I have to find the ratio of the magnetic field at the center of the circular wire and at the center of the square shaped wire. So we can find the value of BA upon BB. This is equal to mu naught pi I divided by L and divided by this value. So this pi L into 2, this will come in the numerator and this value will go in the denominator, 16 root 2. So from here this mu naught and mu naught would get cancelled out, L and L will also get cancelled out, and this will become 2 divided by 16. So this will be equal to 8 root 2. So BA upon BB will be equal to, this is pi square, and here I and I will also get cancelled out. So pi square divided by 8 root 2. So here the correct option is D. That is pi square upon 8 root 2. So thank you very much for joining this session. In the next session, the topic will remain the same, that is the magnetic field, but the question which I will be taking in the next session will be entirely different from what we have studied in this session. So till then, have a nice day. Bye.